Whether you are installing a commercial or sport model, the first step in installing your airtight bearing protector is to find out how many lugs are on the hub. If it is a 5 lug, it will be a 2,000 to 3,500 pound axle. You will know which one it is by the GVW plate on the front of the trailer. If it is a 6 lug, it will be a 5,200 pound axle. And if it is an 8 lug, it will be a 7,000 pound axle. Finally, we need to determine which axle manufacturer made your axle. The reason for this is that the bushing for our seals needs to be matched to your axle. There are a few choices for each axle size, and the only difference between them is the inner dimensions of the bushing. One way to determine the correct size is to use Airtight's cross-reference chart found on our website. If you cannot find your trailer make or axle manufacturer, you can measure on the axle or the seal rods with a pair of calipers. If there is a stainless steel bushing on your axle, you must remove it first to measure on the bare axle. Removal can be accomplished by carefully splitting the bushing in half using a hammer and a thin tip screwdriver. Your choice for the 5 lug 2,000 pound axle is 125, which is 1.25 inches on the caliper. Your choice for the 5 lug 3,500 pound axle is 162, which is approximately 1.62 on the calipers. 166, 169, 172, and 173. Your choices for the 6 lug 5,200 pound and 8 lug 7,000 pound are 209, 210, 220, 224, and 225. Once you have decided which bushing size you need for a particular axle, you can then convert that to the correct part number. For example, here I'm working on a 6 lug trailer with a spindle size of 2.248. This is a 6 lug 5,200 pound axle with a 225 bushing, which is part number AT52-225C for the commercial model and AT52-225S for the sport model. Kits will also be sold without bushings. All the kits for each axle and hub size are identical, just the bushing sizes are different. You then buy the correct bushing for your axle. Remember, each kit will do 1 hub, so you'll need 2 kits per axle. Once you have decided which kit to use, you are now ready to start installing the Airtight bearing protector.